Well, this has to be one of the cheapest gaming chairs that has a recliner and a massager, all for under $150. Hey, how's it going, guys? So this is the Vancel gaming chair here. Now, this does have a massager and a recliner. As you can see, the recliner is right here. I'll get to that more in just a moment. As for the massager, it's really just the back lumbar support that has the massager. So there is a wire that goes from behind here, and it can go all the way in the back where you can connect it to your computer, or I connected it to a power bank here, and then you can just turn it on by using this, pressing this. And I'm not sure if you can hear it, but I'm sure it's picking it up. But it's kind of loud, but when you sit down, it's not as loud then. So if I went ahead and sat down like that, you see how it's much more quiet? And now one other thing is that since I'm here, the recliner doesn't go too far out compared to what I thought it would. So it's like I can lean back and I can have my legs up, but my feet aren't fully covered on it. So that's pretty uncomfortable, to be honest. And the problem isn't just with this gaming chair alone. There's actually, I looked at a few other reviews and other gaming chairs. They had the same amount of length, if not a little more or a little less, but yeah, it never really covered the people's feet or legs completely. So that was kind of unfortunate to know about. But it's still there, and this can be used and go up like that. Like, you know, if you want to lean back and just like have your foot up like that and just chill as you're watching like a movie or something, I guess that's all right. And this can lean back all the way up to 90 degrees or 180. So that's kind of nice. To close this, you can just bring the recliner back and then kind of just push it in. It's a little harder than expected from what I thought it would be, but it can still slide in sometimes easier than others. It depends on the angle. Sometimes I just got to use my feet to just close it. But anyways, that's how it is. I really like the back lumbar support. That's what makes it comfortable. The bottom isn't too cushiony. It's kind of like a similar cushion to the AUAG gaming chair. It's similar to that. This was a gaming chair I tested out that was $150. Had the similar build quality like this. It's like kind of firm, not too cushiony, and that's a little unfortunate because for long term that might not be good. So far it wasn't too much of a problem though when I was sitting down for like, let's say 2-3 hours. So I mean, for some people that is long term, but I'm thinking something like 5 or 6 hours. So I haven't gotten to test it out that long. But either way, for 2 to 3 hours, it was good enough. And the back really helps. Like these were probably like the softest parts, like the pillow itself here, like the neck pillow. You can adjust up and down. They can be taken out on the back here, like that with the strap. I can't find the right word, but I'm just gonna say strap for now. But yeah, and then there are the side armrests that can be moved around, and they can go up and down by about an inch. So that's how it is. But when you're leaning back, this won't move backwards at all or forward. It'll just only go up or down. Oh, and by the way, the wire back here goes all the way up by 55 inches. So that's kind of interesting, so that if you have it up front and you have the recliner up, it can go a little past the recliner to try to connect to your computer, assuming that your computer is like really close, like your rig. I just hook it up onto this power bank and it works just like a charm, no problems whatsoever. Overall, I gotta say, I like the look of it. I wish these were a little softer. I mean, these are plastic, but they're not too cushiony, and I wish there was a bit more cushion on the bottom there. But besides that, I would say this isn't a bad choice, a pretty good choice for the features it has. Like, again, a recliner, but unfortunately the recliner isn't too long. I am 5'6", so depending on that, this is great for short people, I guess. If you're shorter than 5'6", like 5'4", 5'3", would be perfect. But for tall people, this is definitely not the one. You'd want to look at the one called the Killabee Big and Tall Gaming Chair. I'll have a link down below for that. I made a video on that. I tested that out. But yeah, other than that, this is pretty good for, especially right now, being under $120 with the features it has. Again, that recliner, if you're a short person, and the massager. So yeah, and then overall, as a gaming chair, I gotta say it's pretty decent. It's better than a few others that I've tested out. So overall, I'd recommend this for not too long periods of time, though. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Leave a like if you found this video helpful, and subscribe if you want to see more. As always, thanks for watching.